This is going to be game 2 between sickboyyy and Onyx. It is not just a replay that I go over and tell you what happens. It's a replay that unfortunately I've seen already, tried to record, and unfortunately I'm not used to the tool that I'm using right now. It's really amateur-like, so I'm getting used to this whole thing. I'll analyze it in the perspective of finding mistakes that I believe sickboyyy can correct, and also definitely point out some good points that he did, some good stuff that he did. I might sound like a broken record because I've said all of those things before, and I have also analyzed the game number 1, which should also be uploaded, but it's like I need to edit half of it because it's all recorded in 1 and we don't see game 2. Anyway, what we'll see here is again an orc against undead, again looking like a farseer, right? But already some improvements. Maybe he was waking up on the first game with some macro.
Work complete.
So this guy, alright, builds farseer instead of mixing it up. Bit little things like macro over here. I don't exactly love this war mill. I would have rather see it here because it's closer to this burrow, and
ready to work.
Yeah, you can pass through here. The barrack could be closer here. Anyway, it's just build placement. Let's go faster a little.
Ready to work.
So, what do you want to do with the farseer and no headhunter already? Usually, you want to harass if it's human. Against undead, you could also harass. And game 1 he chose not to harass and just most likely waste his time, unfortunately. This time he's going to the other side. What's going on? What do we see? Alright.
Work complete.
Most likely DK fiends once more. DK is not out. Let's creep. Okay. Don't do it there. After your second headhunter, twice in a row. 145. No headhunter. 200, 300. Okay, you had one at 250 or something. You can be faster on this. It's twice in a row now. Same mistake. Don't forget. And also I commented before, but basically you're at 300 APM, and you've been at 300 something APM since the start of the game. Use that APM effectively, efficiently. Here I see you all the time.
We're under attack.
I see you all the time clicking on this. Always boom, 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 boom. All the time. Meanwhile, you're doing a fight over here. You're killing some skeletons. You're occupying his time. If you are to go for that many clicks, just for I don't know the reason, don't. Just manage your stuff properly. And yeah, right now you're getting in a headhunter. You're 300 gold in. You have already 3. You want 5 or 6. Now this time, perfect timing. You got the other one. You're at 24 on 31. You need another burrow. You have the gold for it. You get a shop. You're already in your base if you get a shop. So where do you get the burrow? When do you get a burrow? Tech is halfway through. There you go. Perfect timing. Excellent. Now you're level 2. So what I like about this game, and I'm gonna go over faster, is you have a better start than the one before. You've lost an HH before, blah blah blah. Now if you're going there, he's most likely finished it. You're not creep jacking, most likely. So what is your goal? Is to creep jack? Is to creep yourself? Creeping yourself would have been to maybe take the item from here, from the ogre, or go here and creep the center.
Under attack.
But you decide over here. Okay, we're lucky that he has not done this yet. He was gonna be here or here in my opinion. So we've got the 6 headhunters. Now at 6 headhunters, I believe troll regen is a good upgrade, but you want to get your hero first. Hero first, perfect, and tier 2 building, most likely over here from what your base layout looks like, or here. So you want this and you go tier 3 as quick as that. Now this is the time to get this ogre. He wasn't there, he wasn't there. You want this ogre.
Our town is under attack.
Okay, we see you're getting attacked, alright. This burrow was a bit in the front, that's great, you're repairing with wood peons. That's exactly what we want. No gold peons repairing, just the wood ones. That's great, let's see if you macroed it all. Because game 1, macro-wise, this was the problem. Okay, perfect, macro-wise, it's good. Now we've used the TP and he hasn't. But we know where he was, where he is.
Research
He
complete.
came out from here, so most likely did possibly this, possibly this. That's why he wasn't here and he wasn't here. He probably came here, crept this, we see a skeleton. So he was here. Oh, and we see skeletons here, so he did that. This, and now he's here. Where do you think he is? Probably there, right? I won't show. I just will play as the orc. I don't even remember where he was. There we go. Okay, so he's there. What do we do? This is a creep for us. Close enough. Could have used the fork lightning to be sure. You've used it on a fiend that most likely won't die. Look at the decay in mana. Okay, of course an image. Look at the items. He has a Dark Ranger second. Alright, now what do we do? There's a T2 building coming up,
Work
Tier
complete.
3 soon to be done, so if you go Tier 3 it's for 2 reasons usually. Third hero and Berserk.
We're under attack.
Berserker, okay, whatever. Berserk is I think for crowds or something. Now since you went to TC second, you'll probably go
Research
SH
complete.
third,
Avenge us for
which at
Soul
level
Team.
2 is a huge power spike with Hex and with heal. Even level 1, it's a huge power spike. Now look at the creeping pattern. We found him here, that's
Upgrade
good.
complete.
We took the item, that's good. What's the item again? That's possibly something we sold, I don't know. And now we've got to get pressure on him. But you either pressure him or you're creeping. You probably want your PC level already 3. And that's totally fine. With SH, I would rather have gone here or here even to try to counter and get some pickup. But with DC I approve here that you creep. Now I want you to do something with this. Either go sell the cloak, get some items,
Research
get
complete.
some salves. You have some already so you don't need it, but maybe a speed scroll. I want you to see, I want to see you doing some things with this SH. We know he doesn't have the Lich. We saw the Dark Ranger, so you're totally safe. You're not gonna get coil no. But I do like that you keep creeping with this TC solo. Now what do we do here? Let's go take a look at what he's doing. Let's maneuver here. You have this guy, TP. You don't have a TP either on this farseer.
Work complete.
Oh, we saw a fiend, we saw red, we saw maybe, oh, a skeleton, okay. So we know he's coming. Now here, macro-wise, that's good now that you have all this, but you're at 900 gold. So either you were late, or you weren't looking. Now I do not see the Shadow Hunter yet. And you kind of went for tier 3 for exactly that reason. I hope so, at least. That's basically one of the 2 reasons you do that. And usually you want both
Research
reasons.
complete.
You want this Berserk upgrade, and you want the Shadow Hunter.
Avenge us for Soul Team.
Otherwise, yes, of course, the bongos, it's good, it's fine. But you don't even have a Kodo out, so it's not useful. You've researched the Kodo upgrade before getting a Kodo, I disapprove. And you have the Berserk, another Berserker that I would cancel for the Shadow Hunter right here. So this is what I'm talking about a
Avenge
little
us for Soul
mismanagement.
Team.
Nothing groundbreaking. So far level 3-3 is great. So we know where he's at probably, still on this side or maybe in the middle. Again, I won't show. Here what I don't like is the concave right there. 3 headhunters not attacking. Just boop boop and then click. Also, you can go creep with the plus 50% attack speed. If you do the Berserk, it gives 50% attack speed, but it also gives, I believe, 100% more damage if you get attacked on the HH. Anyway, perfect for creeping. Not perfect in a fight before a Nova hits, but I mean after a Nova hit, but yeah, after a Nova it's fine to use it, but before a Nova it's not fine to use it because you get massive damage on you. But you do use it when you creep. Again, 308 APM. I think you can do it if you concentrate on the right clicks. Okay, so now I'm guessing with this, your plan is to go for Expo. Is there a tiny hall? Yes, great. You bring... Yes, perfect. So that's great so far. Level 3, you're basically full mana. I want you to have Wolves scouting the map, see if he has Expo. Does he have Abominations? Does he have... what's the word? Destroyers? Does he have a massive amount of skeletons as he's coming for you? You want to see this red creep. You want to have a wolf in this area to find if he's going to attack you. And you go for the red creep instead. It's not done. It could have been really good if he was there doing it. Okay, now you see Dark Minions level.
Under attack!
Alright. Here and here, so he has 2 crystal bombs. It's kind of sad, but it means he's done the red creep. Has he? We'll see this time. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'm not stupid. So these are items for red creeps.
We're under attack!
He's done the 2 red creeps. You know it? Yeah, the items. I'm sorry, I doubt it. Those are bad items. You're lucky. You do creep this red. Let's go pick up the item, Legion Doom. That's pretty good. You've lost your shop and your altar for this. Now you team this army. Quick calculation. 3 food each. Heroes are 5, so 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's a hard fight for you. You're at 15 food. And you have an expo. Usually. And you have 2 production building. Usually you don't want to split there and fight. You usually want to just keep him busy. Try to, you know, manage your army back a bit. And with the SH it could be a lot better, you know. But overall, good stuff. You kill a bunch of things, but you get a bunch of things killed as well. Alright, no salve. You have a shop over here, I see it, that's good.
Work complete.
You built this when you were creeping the red. Great macro. That's macro. Great macro. I like that. I see improvement. These wolves, they're halfway done. Go scout. You have only 1 peon left over here. That's fine. Oh, another one over here. I don't know where it comes from. What the hell? Okay, this is weird. So, I want you to look right now. You have an expo, well protected. You're at 40 food. You don't have an altar. You have 2 production buildings, 600 gold. I want you to produce. Raiders, Kodos, Wyverns, doesn't matter. I want you to produce. Have a better macro. Alright, now it's done. You have the wolves now. You're scouting with them. That's what I want to see. That's good. Now these cloaks. Not useful right now. You'd better sell and get maybe some upgrades. At this point you're 1 and 0. Okay, perfect. But I would maybe go to 1 and 1. First armor upgrade is the most important. And if you get some raiders, it's gonna impact them as well. Or you go full damage. Go with 2-0 and try to get some wyverns. This Kodo is in a bad spot. You do eat something, alright, macro them back. The stump is not really good, but you're focusing. Right, the Kodo eats, but a Kodo dies, bring back the A-bug. You're at 1,000 gold. I'm looking right now at 44 food, 1,000 gold. You want to produce, okay. Produce only with the barrack, not with the bestiary. You only have 2 heroes. You want to have the SH, otherwise you can't really focus a hero or you're gonna be a coil all the time. Right, it's good. So you're wasting his time, but the goal to waste his time right here is to build units. It's to train units, I should say. You're not producing, you're at 1600 gold. You're at 310 APM. You have 1700 gold. It's not usual. It's not good. Alright. Now you produce. Okay. 1200, 1300 gold. You're getting an SH, you're probably reviving the TC over the tavern. Still, you're in a good position in my opinion. If you spend that gold, if you get some gold from this cloak that you sell, boom, boom, to scroll, to healing scroll. We know he doesn't have any destroyer, so maybe protection scroll would have been good. An invul is bought here, not here. Lose some units right there. Maybe you can attack this one, but you send it to its death. Could have cost at least some mana for him, but nothing too much really. It's small mistakes. It happens. Bigger mistakes are only 2 production buildings with an expo and not producing when you have to. 400 gold. No shop at the main base. Could even get an orb or a speed scroll again to catch some units. Maybe go get get to attack those. Hex, maybe this guy. He doesn't have any dispel. I don't even know if he has the upgrade. So because the A-bomb. Where are your units at? So since it's the end, right? It's probably the fight that decides if you can stay in the game or not. Bring this guy. You got 2000 wood, you don't need that guy working overtime. You need it fighting. Let's go in comparison here. 3461 normal damage. On a fiend, it does minimum 50 damage. So I went through a bit quick on this one. But definitely a better early game. You scouted with the hero. Got to see that it was DK Fiends. You decided to creep. That's better than last game as well, where you didn't do anything with it. You have not lost the headhunters early in the game. You started creeping. You did get the Farseer to level 3 quicker. And with that, you made the TC creep faster. You can scout with the Farseer. Especially when he goes Dark Ranger second, there's nothing he can crowd control you with. No slow, no surround possible if you keep an eye on it. So I suggest you do that. Good expo. What I would change is a second bestiary. Instead of just 2 production building, get 3. With those Black Arrow hits with skeletons, the least amount of I would say ground units that you can get, the better. And wyverns are pretty good versus what he was doing. And with an expo, you can always have as many, if not more, wyverns than he has fiends. You traded well this whole time, but with the expo, it should have been a win. The only problem was the macro, a bit more macro, and you had it. That's my opinion. Hope you can do it. You have 300 APM constantly the whole time. Use that. Use the clicks efficiently. Not just for the end game score where you see, I had 300 APM. It's not useful to the game. It doesn't give you wins. It's just a flex. I don't think you should do that. But if you're able to have 300 APM, use full APM, you're gonna be a beast, dude. A real beast. Macro a bit better, and you'll get it. Alright, see ya.